And I can't stress this point enough. When I say service, I mean anything that you do. Anything. Standing up, sitting down, coughing, yawning, smiling, laughing, nodding your head, going to sleep, going to the restroom, cooking, uh, uh, turning a knob, picking up a rock, throwing a rock. I mean, anything that you do is a service and you can be paid for it. One of the proudest moments in my life was when I taught two young boys how to make money. Story goes like this. So I pull up, and some kids are outside in the apartments, and they're hanging out. There's a birthday party going on. All the kids know me, so I get out the car. They run over to me. They say, "Hey, the little girl's whose birthday it was. She says, 'Can I have $1 for my birthday?' I said, 'No, I can't give you $1 for your birthday.' I said, 'But you can earn $1 though.' She says, 'No, I don't want to work for it. I just want $1 because it's my birthday.' I said, 'Well, I can't help you.' As soon as I said that, two young boys ran up, and they ran up, arms flailing, and says, 'Hey, we'll work for money. We'll work for money.' So I wasn't expecting this, honestly, and I have to try to figure out something I can give to these boys to do for $1. So I say, you know what? Follow me. So we go to my apartment, and I give them my trash bag, and I say, listen, I said, take my trash to the dumpster, come back, and I'll give you guys $1 a piece. And they did. And when they came back, they were super happy about it. I gave them each $1. And they must have been, I don't know, 7 or 8, maybe 9, definitely younger than 10 for sure. And so anyway, so I asked them, I said, hey, do you guys want to make more money? They said, yeah, of course. I said, well, listen, where does your mom let you go in the apartments? They say, well, we can go to this building, that building, that building. I said, okay, listen, here's what you're going to do. You're going to knock on every door in these buildings, these 3 buildings that you're allowed to go to, and you're going to ask the people that answer whether you can take their trash out for $1 or not. And they said okay, and that was it. And a couple weeks later, I pull up, and these same young boys, they come running out to me, waving a wad. I mean a wad full of cash, and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And I told them, I said, listen, man, put that money up. Don't go spending, because they had some bags of chips and stuff. I said, don't go spending that money on snacks and stuff like that. I said, put that money up, give it to your mom, save that money, and keep working. Okay. And now I've never saw those guys after that day, but I like to think that maybe I gave them something that they can take with them for the rest of their lives. And it's so funny because I came up with this idea just just because I had to give them something, right? It wasn't until it was years later that I moved out to Plano, and I saw Trash Valet, for the first time, and I didn't even know anything like that existed. That someone gets paid for literally coming to your building and taking your trash to the dumpster, and they get paid pretty good. A lot of apartment complexes charge something like $25 a month for each resident for this service. I mean, so we're talking big money. So simply taking out someone's trash gets you paid. Computer repair. This kid in this picture, this was me, all right? Regardless of what I had as a child, I broke it. I tore it up, and I still, to this day, I still tear up stuff I own. And my mom would get so upset with me, and she'll say things like, you better fix it. You better put it back together. You better fix it. And, and I tried. So a lot of things I never fixed, right? I couldn't fix them, but I tried though, right? And I'll never forget getting my first computer. And of course, just like everything else that I had, I took it apart eventually. And again, I was this kid with a screwdriver, sticking it in the computer, still plugged in, taking those risks, right? To learn, because I wanted to understand what was inside this thing. I wanted to know how it worked. It boggled my mind that I could see things on a screen that came from this box full of nothing but plastic and wires. I didn't understand it, and I wanted to. And so if you have a child at home that likes to explore, please encourage that behavior, because guess what? Now I can put a computer together and take it apart, no problem, right? And that is a service that you can actually sell, and a service that's needed, because more and more computers are in homes, and computers are failing, and people are either throwing them away or having to buy new ones. And so having someone that can service that computer is a really great skill to have. I remember going to I think it was Best Buy, and the young lady behind the counter told me that in order to take apart the hard drive and remove the disk was $600. $600. And I couldn't believe it, because I do this kind of stuff at home all the time for fun. You know what I mean? So again, a service can be anything. You have to first take the risk to learn it and then practice the skill. Okay? It is a risk, but you have to take that risk. Otherwise, you'll never learn it. You'll never be able to use it.